Let's get this over.
Ranked matchups always elevate the pressure. Heart beats a little faster. It gets a little more intense, particularly that team
We can beat Bama.
is a conference foe.
Yeah,
and
the
that's
playoff.
exactly what we have in this showdown coming up. Here he
Man,
comes
it's
from
gonna be
inside his own
tough.
5. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team.
Breaks into the open. Picks up the first down. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll give it to him again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Finding open areas. Lots of running room. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Wildcats come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Leaves it with the running back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. Not sure if you guys saw this, but they had a big-time 4-star running back give a verbal commitment last week. What's his transition going to be like, David?
First of all, everybody saw it. It's all over social media, right? The excitement of landing a guy of that caliber. And just, I mean, that creates excitement in the whole recruiting class in this next cycle.
The Wildcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. That's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you...
And he waltzes in for the score.
Untouched.
Touchdown, Kentucky!
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So an 82-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Crimson Tide offense comes out, and now they'll go on the attack. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line. A group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front. The hot mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man. We're in an era of college football where it's up-tempo, spread, air raid. Games are still won and lost, though, in the trenches. And because this is one of the best offensive line.
Oh, it's a fumble. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. I don't know if, and let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll run the sneak for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Okay.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
They got a lot of talent.
Back to throw. It's Harbor. Fires left. He makes a the catch. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Using his legs, it's Cooks. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He leaves it with his back. Jukes his way for more. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, going to the air. Gets open down the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Got enough for the first. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Now on 1st and goal as they try to answer that opener with a touchdown of their own. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw. Moves around to clear out the vision. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Trying to march their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line on the doorstep of Pater. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to pound it in. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
And on that situation,
There you go,
the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
That's just a play the quarterback can't make. 4th down by the goal line. That ball's got to find its way in the end zone somehow, some way. You simply cannot take a sack. I know it's difficult. The defense is bearing down on you, but you've got to be able to negotiate that throw and at least give somebody a chance in the end zone.
Pushes the ball out for a couple of yards down at the 12.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Oh, he's got some space. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
We go right.
As a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. How about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
He finds a dead spot in the middle. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving. And
He was wide open.
45.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Wildcats have this offense rolling. They'll run the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball off.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0.
We are just
Both teams
marching
wanted to
down.
establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off play action on first down. Buys a little time. Fires on the move. Complete to the right. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. And the Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Sets up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
And they decide to trot out the kicker. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it.
I don't know how that makes sense.
At 7 after the miss. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Looking for a man. It's Harper. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's good defense.
On the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw on 3rd. Fires to the tight end. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. He's got him. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. Creates a little space. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Alabama with a multitude of options on 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. Makes the tackle right at the 28-yard line. Pick up a 5, and they'll move the sticks. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Clock now inside 4 minutes as we're getting later in the first half. Trying play action. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. The give to the back. Can't get him to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. 2nd down coming up in this red zone opportunity. Looking downfield, it's Harper. Unloads to the wideout. Touchdown Tide! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And the extra point is good. They march 79 yards on the drive.
Well,
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, and not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Oh, he wants it all. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Another incompletion on third down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. A little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the RPO and pull it right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now here, second and long. Looking downfield, it's Harper. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away.
Nice.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's caught. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. The RPO, it's complete. All down, and he has enough to move the chains. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with a first and 10.
It's a close game.
Looking to throw again. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. He'll pull it on the read. As he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line. The Crimson Tide rolled to that last first down on the ground. Let's see if they go right back to the run. He'll keep it himself. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Going to sling it on second down. Makes the catch. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. And this one is perfect. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Kansas is currently working from behind. But how many times have we said that and then witnessed something special happen? This time of year, you never know. They're trailing by just 4 to Baylor. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know that. And this one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the tight end. Wide open downfield. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year. Bringing it back. He's at the 20.
Are you?
He's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
He made that look a lot easier than it is. When you break up a football, you got to angle. The free safety leaves his spot, goes and gets it, and then does the hard part. Takes it back to the house.
Well, we lost.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
We're just going for it, Dave.
Bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He's going to fire to the left. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking left. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They want nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Absolute shame. Missed it. The missed still leaves us with a double-digit deficit, still a 10-point game. First half in the books.
I hate the road game.
And our halftime update. Just about set to get this second half underway.
If they score, we might have lost.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, here comes that Alabama.
Amazing catch, though.
First play from scrimmage, and they'll keep it on the ground. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Here's the handoff. Nice move to keep running. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Harbor. Caught in the backfield, it's Cook. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll move the tight end. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Fires to the big fella. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now the throw.
Nice.
Feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Gets it out fast, and the defense drags him down. Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Snagged out of the air. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got another.
I mean, we're going to a bowl game.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10.
We just expecting more.
Off the bootleg to buy a little space. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
A game-saving touchdown. I mean, game-saving tackle.
And now the Tide generating momentum. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bama.
This is bad.
Add another to their lead.
The game blowing.
Front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this one.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so he puts a lot of pressure.
It's picked off. That's 18 of those this season.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of the football game.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
The give on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. The Crimson Tide needs to convert on 3rd and
we
short.
play a tough schedule.
Looking to throw, it's Harbor. Gets it out.
We got one more
Enough for the first
game
down as they stop him at
this
the
season.
43-yard line.
Well, at
This
least
offense
2.
with a fresh set of downs.
But to me, this is upsetting.
Swings it out to the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that
I feel
play.
like we could have done more.
Up on 2nd and a long way to go. Now the play fake. Got his man quickly. And they just can't square him up, and he gets down to the 36.
I don't know.
Alabama comes to the line on 3rd and short.
My brand to walk on.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the wideout. And they dialed
Nice.
the shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
Alabama is too
And
much.
he'll just take a knee in this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. He threw it big the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Going right to work up top. Under fire. Moving away from pressure. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate, easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Man, just find ways to find the big fellas. Those big tight ends are huge targets for the quarterbacks. The throws are usually in between the numbers. That makes it pretty easy. Usually sure-handed guys like that just come across the field and make plays for you.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the 2nd half to throw any completions.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down. Wants to throw it. Quick strike complete. There he goes. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Kentucky.
And
All
the
right.
offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Tennessee is down, but they are not out of it. Not inside Neyland Stadium, one of the best home field advantages in all of college football. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Ole Miss. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. On the option. He'll pitch it. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. They've got it out of the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Punch it out of the air. Still running at the 40. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Recovers the fumble, and he's still going.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
That's good.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to throw, it's Harbor. Finds his tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Crimson Tide a long, long way from the line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. They stripped it out. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Alabama comes to the line with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they...
And it's caught.
Are you kidding?
That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
We're glad
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
We had 2 chances before his turn.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field.
Right.
It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Kentucky right back to the line.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. Receivers work tirelessly, tapping that toe along the sideline, and it just looks so natural for him.
Yeah, it can't just be pat and go all the time, right? Reese just jogging down the field, ball hits you right in stride. You got to be able to make awkward body catches and do it getting your feet in bounds. That was sweet.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangled.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. And possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on converts on fourth down. Still going. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the first down. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the grab. They will score. Touchdown, Wildcats. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss it.
Man, we are having a unlucky day.
Here comes that Alabama offense. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. He'll try to pop the draw. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first.
We got rushed again.
And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he'll just take a knee in this drive. Will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
A veritable crimson tide of noise on Saban Field here on 3rd down. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
And the Wildcats in the hurry-up. Gonna look downfield again. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown, Wildcats! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And I think in the pre-snap, I think both of these guys were on the same page. They had a look defensively that let them know we can pitch this thing way down the field. I'm going to go run under it and make a big play for it.
Yeah, and when I'm the receiver, I'm like, I'm okay, right? I'm going straight down the field. Throw me the football. I got the speed. I can beat this guy. You can tell they've done that so much in practice. They knew it was second nature, and they executed it perfectly.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Past the sticks, and he may get more. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Grabbed behind the line. It's Dobbs. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll run it trying to drain time off the clock. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now on second down, and we'll probably see another run, and that might do it if they can get a first down. Motion from the wideout. Just going to keep it after the snap. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. You already have the lead. Scoring is always good, but milk the clock and it will be your friend. The quarterback takes the snap and takes a knee.